Governor for the 2010 session of Minnesota Girls State, and it is my honor to welcome you all to the 2010 Minnesota Girls State inauguration. This has been an incredible week for every girl in attendance, and I would like to take this opportunity to extend a sincere thank you to the Minnesota American Legion Auxiliary for putting on this event on behalf of all of the girls here. Every one of us here was sponsored by an auxiliary unit, and without the generosity of the American Legion Auxiliary, none of us would be here today, and we are all very thankful. I would particularly like to thank the John Wilbur Moore Unit 320 from Hopkins for sponsoring me. I was almost unable to attend Girls State because I was a little late filing my paperwork, but Jan Projak from that unit, along with Jan Walker, who is a counselor here at Girls State, assisted me in getting everything in order, and I cannot thank them enough for their help in giving me this opportunity. So thank you very much. Yes, that's good. This has been such a full and exciting week, and it is incredible to think about everything that we have achieved at Girls State in such a short span of time. When I think about the fact that I only met the other members of my city, Milwaukee, only 4 days ago, I honestly can't believe it. Hi, guys. We've done so much together, and it feels like we've known each other for years. All of us here have met people who we would have never known without Girls State, and I'm sure that this event has culminated in what will be many long-lasting and enduring friendships. It is such a unique experience to be surrounded by so many intelligent and talented young women. We have accomplished so much this week that I'm not even sure we really realize what we've done. Every day, we've heard from speakers on a broad spectrum of topics, from a radio host and an associate state party chair with very different political ideals, to a panel of law enforcement officers, as well as the mayor of Elk River. We've been to many meetings run by members of Girls State, where we have discussed our own ideas for cities and our government. There have been so many exciting campaigns on every level of government here at Girls State. On Monday, we started with city elections, where we elected girls from our dormitories to hold offices by first holding primaries and then moving on to a general election. And then the next day, girls campaigned for county offices against girls from four total dormitories, again, holding primaries followed by a general election. And then finally, yesterday, girls who had been campaigning for state offices since the beginning of the week finally spoke to every member of their own political party, and then, which would either be the Federalists or the Nationalists, and spoke in front of their respective party conventions for the primary elections. Then, those who moved on to the state general election put on presentations for the entire state of Girls State, with a tremendous amount of support from their parties, ending with speeches by every candidate in front of the entire group. Many girls here have taken huge leaps out of their comfort zones by running for an office. When you think about it, this is probably the scariest thing that you can do as a teenage girl. Campaigning requires you to put yourself out in public and allow people to judge you and decide whether or not that you are worthy of their vote. Even those who didn't run for office had the experience of supporting a candidate with a campaign at some level, which also really requires courage to choose a side and take a firm stance. And that's something that can be really difficult to do. 17-year-old girls just want acceptance, and it can be so easy to not take sides in order to avoid alienating people. And it's incredible what every girl here has done. And parents, even if your daughter did not run for an office or win an office, I think that every one of you should be so incredibly proud of what your daughter has accomplished here at Girls State. Throughout this process, we have learned so much about how our government works and what goes into the lawmaking process. This firsthand experience of working in government has been enriching to everyone, and I definitely believe that everyone here has learned something that we could never have learned otherwise in a classroom setting. I know that I learned exactly how vital a support system is to anyone in politics. And I'd like to take a moment to thank the state officials who have been helping me in my responsibilities as governor. They've been running around all day, and they deserve a huge thank you. And I know that we said their names, and they just took their oaths of offices, but I'd like to take a moment to thank them individually. So first, the Associate Supreme Court Justices, Kira Danielle Kaczmarczyk and Megan C. O'Connor, and then the Chief Supreme Court Justice Harut Teleshur, and my Attorney General Lauren Michelle Bursey, and the State Auditor Breezy Joy Bonney, the Secretary of State Allison Page Ramsley, and the Lieutenant Governor Hattie Marie Harn. I just can't thank them enough. I also need to extend a thank you to my political party, the Federalists, for the amazing support of the gay community. They put together they not only nominated me, but they also put together a presentation in the most chaotic atmosphere imaginable. They had an hour to pull together music, dancing, signs, everything, and it turned out amazing, and I was so impressed by what you guys did. I can't say that I had anything to do with it. I just hung back and waited. So thank you again. And then I need to extend the biggest thank you ever to every member of my city. You guys are so amazing. You are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, and the constant spirit of unity that I was surrounded with around all of you guys. You guys were adorable. It was just incredible, and thank you so much. I can never express my gratitude enough. And then I'd also like to thank my family and Nick. I didn't keep them too well in the loop. It was really busy here. You know, we were doing a lot of stuff. So I finally called my mom up and said that I was in the running for governor, and she's like, "Oh, well, maybe I should come to inauguration." But now she's been so supportive and just told everyone she knows that I'm governor. This week has been so much fun, and I know that I will carry the experiences that I've had at Girls State with me for the rest of my life. And I hope that I'll keep in touch with as many of you as possible. Families, auxiliary members, thank you for being a part of this program. None of this could have happened without your support. And on behalf of all of us at Girls State, thank you.